Well, hello there. I hear you're looking for a haul video. Well, you won't find that one here. There is no such things as spending and more Lego in this house. No, I'll see you next time then, shall I? That was a lie. There's definitely more Lego here and a new giraffe. Thank you, Wiki. So if you haven't seen my latest vlog video where I went to Manchester to an amazing convention and met up with a lot of lovely people, definitely have a look because it was a super cool time and you probably will enjoy watching me see lots of cool Lego. So definitely card up there, go check it out. But as I promised at the end of that vlog, there is a haul. There is a big haul, and it was basically a combination again, as usual. So I was driving up north and I combined it with a trip both to Chris to pick up a few sets that I had bought a few months ago because it was just easier to pick it up personally than him having to send it across. And I also then bought a few things because it was also double VIP point weekend, and also because I met up with various lovely members and other YouTubers. There was a little bit of a Lego exchange going on, so we did a bit of Lego trade. So I have a bag, another bag, a box, and another box full of shit, full of stuff. So let's get started, shall we? We're going to get started with this box here. This is not a sealed set, however this is the Temple Fair set that wasn't last year's but the year before, which I really love. And if you remember, on a relatively recent, but it's getting further away, live, I was discussing that I want to do various parks with different themes. So if it's Chinese New Year, I want to create a Chinese New Year park where we can basically have a Temple Fair set, and around the correct time of year I can slot that into the city to kind of celebrate Chinese New Year. And I really love this set for that, and I thought it was going to really do it justice. So I really wanted another one, and I knew Chris had one, so I asked if I could buy it off him because it's quite hard to get hold of, and I have one myself but I have used it in a few places and I didn't really want to tear it away because it's one of my favourite sets. Plus, having more than one of these ones is never a problem because I think it's beautiful. So he actually gave me the box, the actual temple, which is built, but then the rest of the stuff he said is still in sealed boxes because he never actually got round to it, apart from here's some minifigures, but he never actually built the little stalls, so they're all sealed, which is very exciting. So that is what I have obtained, and I cannot wait to start working on the park. I have finally acquired both the plates, base plates, and bricks in order to start milsifying the city, so that's going to be the next big project. So the other thing that I picked up from Chris was this thing. Well, what could this possibly be? This, ladies and gentlemen, is my other weakness. It is, in fact, a second police station modular. You know that I am addicted to modulars. I can't say no to them. I love them. And the police station has a lot of amazing bricks and colours in them. And also, the other reason is that Versteinert, the guy that designed the old build for the corner garage, so like the pub building that I really love, has done an amazing job at creating a alternate build for the police station. He's created both a corner as well as a flat version, and I really want to buy the instructions for both and then essentially build both, see which one I like best. If I like them enough, and then I probably will make them part of my city. If not, I'll probably sell it on. I love doing all builds, and I think Versteinert is incredibly talented, so I cannot wait to do that. So that is why I picked this up, and as I said, like, these sets I kind of knew I was picking up for a really long time, so this doesn't really feel like a March purchase because I kind of knew about this like in November, I think, but at the same time, it has happened now. So that was Friday. Then obviously we were going to go to the convention, and the convention was actually a really big unknown because you never really know what you're going to find. And actually I ended up not spending that much money at the convention itself, mostly because it was really busy, and actually getting close to the stalls that were selling stuff was quite hard, and it was a bit too overwhelming for me. So I decided to kind of wait till later, but then by the time I came back later there wasn't that much left, so that kind of saved me a little bit. However, still spent some stuff. So, as you would have seen in the vlog, we also went to the Lego store, so this is a bit of a combination of both. So let me open up and dig through this bag. I found a random bit of Lego that I've traded. The first bit that I got is a bag full of really useful pieces for my, basically just for my medieval area and any kind of park stuff. This is from ADJ as part of like a trade that we were doing. So this was helping towards my modular mocks and also towards my park areas and my medieval village. Next up, I bought at the convention this minifigure. I did pay £4 for him, which is a lot. I already have him as a minifigure. I just didn't have the printed sushi pieces, but I couldn't say no because the sushi pieces are just super, super adorable and like I basically needed them. So that is why I got it, okay? They're just too cute. So that is what I picked up at the convention. So next up, we've got this thing that I bought from Kerry. So it includes loads of these sand green telescope bits. I just really like that piece. It's just beautiful. Some bricks that I needed, some plates that I needed for a mock that I was working on. She added this really cute minifigure, which I adore because I really like the colour of this like little scooter, and I thought it will fit somewhere on my bike path. So I like that one a lot. And then I also got this poly bag, which is open, so like it's not sealed or anything. But I just thought this was really, really cool, and I thought it was quite a nice display piece, so I'm really excited to be building this. So that is what I got of Kerry. Now for my Lego store purchases. First and foremost, my random impulse buy piece, and the only reason I picked this pack up is because this minifigure has my sig fig hair. This pack, as it's pre-packed like this, is really bad value, just being honest. You know, the chick is really cute, but he doesn't have an accessory, which means that essentially I'm missing a bit that I paid for. And then the accessory that the lady and she have are both really cheap and really don't bring a lot of value. So as I said, the only reason I got this was for the hair. In hindsight, I probably should have said, can I just buy the girl only? Because you could buy individual minifigures, but I ended up just chucking it in because I saw it whilst I was checking out. But I have to say, when you do go through the BAM wall and like find your own minifigure packs, just pay attention or see if you can swap accessories, because as I said, this is quite bad value. I just wanted the hair. Now I have found out that there's a set coming from Lego soon that has this hair piece in it, so hopefully it's going to come back to Bricks and Pieces, because it used to be on Bricks and Pieces because the roller coaster operator from the roller coaster set had that hair piece, but because that's been discontinued, it hasn't been on Bricks and Pieces for a while. And also I think one of the minifigures in Andrea's house, the friend said, has it, but at the moment it's not on Bricks and Pieces, so I'm really, really hopeful that it's going to come back because I do love that hairpiece and I need loads more of them, so that's why I picked it up. Essentially I paid £6 for a piece of hair, which is just ludicrous. And then two more small things I picked up. One was a discounted dots pack because Zan was with me and she totally made me do this. I just thought they were too adorable. I couldn't say no, and as you know, that is a weakness of mine. And then also I picked up a colour sensor, which may be a surprise to some of you because you're like, what do you need that for, Johanna? Well, I have an ambition to create a working tram in my city. Now, as you know, my city's tiny and I won't be a full loop, but in my head I can create a tram that can go back and forth in between, like in front of Assembly Square, the detective office, the pub, all the way down to the corner garage and on the other side of the Calyx unit and then back. And this colour sensor basically can be programmed to recognise colour of bricks underneath it in order to know what to do. So in an ideal world, I would really like to program it so it knows to occasionally turn around at the end of the track and also to slow down in the middle of the track to pretend that there's a tram stop. So that's going to be part of my city updates because that is sort of what I'm aiming for. What I also still need is I'm going to have to buy either a cargo train or a passenger train because I'm after the battery box, the remote control and the train powered up functions, and you cannot buy the battery box with Lego anymore. You have to get it in a set, which is really frustrating. That is the plan for the future. I had to make use of the double points and I got this set. I think you know I was going to buy that, and actually it's kind of making this whole feel very Chinese New Year centered. I always wanted to pick this up. I think this is a fantastic set. I know there's a lot of stickers in it, which is very unusual for this line, but I've always wanted to pick it up. I think it's beautiful. I'm literally a sucker for minifigures, so this is just perfect. I think it's a fantastic thing as well to build on stream. It's just so colourful and happy and I love it so much. Can I just say though, the only thing I don't love is box design at the front. I think this is just so... This box is just so ugly from this side. It doesn't blend in. Like, who chose the purple? I can see what they were trying to do, but I feel like it looks really bad. The back is nicer though. I had to have that little rant. You probably don't really care about my opinion on that, but I had to just have said it because it is a random thing that bothers me a little bit. Now, that was all the real purchases that I made on the day, but that was one more thing that I am really, really excited about sharing with you because it's something else that I just couldn't say no to. And essentially what I did was I have traded a bulk lot for this set, and it's kind of come from a fantastic member, ODJ, from the channel, who happened to have this one sealed, and I just couldn't say no. So it's in this huge box. This is a new sealed in box Parisian restaurant. It's just the opportunity of having a sealed in box retired modular, one of my favourite modulars in fact, and the one that set the tone for my entire city, was just a temptation I could not resist, and I have it. But if you've been obviously a long-term member, you'll be like, wait a moment, you have the Parisian restaurant. I do indeed have the Parisian restaurant. I found a used Parisian restaurant ages ago for a really good deal, and it's currently lit up and on the other side of this unit. My plan is to be building this modular on stream with you all, getting the excitement of opening all the bags, just really enjoying that process of building this module again, getting reacquainted with everything. And I will be selling the one that I had on to my friend James, who's recently started sort of like the modular hype, and it's going to get a really good home. There was a time where I was trying to see if I could justify to myself keeping both of them, but I just couldn't justify that. But I really, really couldn't say no to experiencing a retired modular sealed in box because it's just kind of a dream come true. So we will be building this on the channel together, and I cannot wait. That is all the things that I got on this weekend, and as you can see, I've been very spoiled and it's been very delightful. There we have it, guys. I hope you enjoyed that little haul. I hope you enjoyed seeing what I got, and I hope that you will enjoy building these things on stream with me, because most of the things you've seen today will be stuff that we're going to be building on stream, because I had run out of stuff to build on stream, which is why I've been doing mocking streams, which were really fun too, but it's much harder to mock and also talk to this chat than when I'm building a set. So glad that I have restocked my pile a little bit, so there's some stuff we can actually build together. But yeah, I've had such a marvellous weekend. I hope you've watched the vlog and kind of like lived through that with me. Thank you so very much for watching, guys. I will see you all super soon with some more videos, new plans, city updates, and we're obviously going into Harry Potter season, so there will be Harry Potter purchases, mock updates and changes, because there's a few things on my mind right now that I want to do in my Harry Potter area, but I haven't quite gotten around to it. There is so much coming out, so much excitement, so don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you all so very soon, you guys. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye! Howdo! Yeah, when you pile it all up next to you, it does look like a lot. Judges silently. Judges silently, but not so silent at all. It totally knows what I did.